Hi everyone, I'm Jenna Charlton, and I'm going to talk to you about what Agile teams can learn from pro wrestling. So for those of you who don't know me, that's probably most of you, I'm a trainer for Coveros, I'm a cat mom, I love pro wrestling, I love punk rock, and I'm pretty into web accessibility. And my Twitter handle is @SheWrestlesTest, because I'm into pro wrestling. So I know what you're saying to yourself right now, pro wrestling is fake. It's not fake. People really can get hurt. It's scripted. Game of Thrones and The Good Place are also scripted, but I don't see anybody saying that those are fake. Anyway, Agile's scripted too. When things go wrong in the ring with wrestlers, and it sometimes does, they have to adjust. And how well they adjust points to how good a wrestler they are. Agile is a script we follow too. And when things go wrong, we have to adjust. And how well we adjust points to how good a practitioner we are. In wrestling, the talent view each other as partners. Their goal is to put on an exceptional match and not hurt each other in the process. From the outside, the relationship is staged to look aggressive. It's oppositional, but it's not actually combative. And there's a mutual respect for one another's skills and experience. This is exactly what an effective Agile relationship looks like. We're putting the product to the test, not each other. Our goal is to exert pressure so that we can get to the heart of a requirement or have the critical conversations we need to have, but not to create pain. We don't want to hurt each other in the process. We're in one team. We have one goal, and that's to deliver quality. And the opposition of that pressure, that pushing and pulling, is what helps us to create and deliver quality. In pro wrestling, safety is the goal. No one wants to hurt their opponent in the ring. In Agile, safety is the goal. We don't want to hurt each other, and we want to create an environment where we can try new things. If pro wrestlers didn't have safety in the ring, they couldn't do things like this.
Kick to the back of the head, off the distraction. Neville's going to climb high. No way. Neville looking to put Sheamus away. Is he going to be able to connect? Get your cameras ready. Thing of beauty. No. Sheamus, cover, hook to the leg.
By the way, that move, super cool. I love the red arrow. Anyway, our goal in Agile is psychological safety. If wrestlers didn't have psychological safety, they wouldn't feel safe trying things like Neville did with the red arrow. Their partners would be afraid they'd get hurt. They would be afraid that things would be executed poorly. In Agile, psychological safety gives us the space we need to do experimentation. It gives us the space that we need to try new things. And it allows us to create an environment where we have enough trust in one another that we can have really hard conversations. The more psychologically safe a team is, the more likely that everyone will speak up when they need to, when they see a problem or they are concerned about something. When we don't have psychologically safe environments, people are afraid to speak out. They're afraid of being blamed for being wrong. They're afraid of making mistakes. But these safe environments that make it okay for experimentation and a safe place for you to trust one another, teams like that deliver better quality and do better overall. People are happier, the team is more functional. If we have a psychologically safe team and we view each other as partners, we recognize that we're all in this together. Just like these four women, they call them the 4 horsewomen. They're awesome. It's Charlotte, Bailey, Sasha, and Becky. Becky's actually out right now. But these 4 women are in it together. They've been in it together for years. They're friends in and out of the ring. Sometimes they're opponents, sometimes they're working together, but no matter what, they view each other as partners and as friends. I want you to picture being a wrestler and going into the ring and punching your best friend in the face, and then coming back out of the ring and going to the back and talking about what a great job you did. That's what Agile should be like. We should feel safe to push one another, not hurt one another, but push one another, and then come back and have a good conversation about it. Because wrestlers view each other as partners and they see themselves as in it together, they're able to do things like this safely.
She's still oh my God! He looks away now! No!
because they saw each other as a team and they trusted one another. Io, the woman at the top of the cage who jumped, and Candace and Bianca, who were responsible for catching there, they all knew that one another was going to be in the right place at the right time. And they knew that their roles were equally important. Io needs to execute flawlessly so that they can catch her safely and not get kicked or get hurt. And the women who are catching need to execute flawlessly so that they can get Io in the right spot. Most people don't know, but the most dangerous place to be in that move isn't the person jumping, it's the person catching. And they had enough trust in their team and in their partnership to know that they would be safe. The team is the priority. We succeed together. We have a partnership and we view each other as equally important. Testers, analysts, and developers, product owners, business partners, customers, we're all equally important in this Agile experiment. Every role is important and every role serves a purpose. If any of those folks, if any of the people in those roles, if any of those positions don't feel safe at the table, we automatically find ourselves in a place where we're not delivering what we expect to deliver and we're not doing as well as we hope we're going to do because we haven't made the team the priority and helped everyone feel important. So what I want you to take away from this very brief foray into wrestling and Agile is that iron sharpens iron. The push and pull of opposition acts as iron sharpening iron, exerting pressure on one another, putting force on one another that helps us become better. Psychological safety is what helps us create quality. When teams have psychological safety, people are more likely to speak up and point out when something isn't right or ask the right questions. And the team is the priority. We're all in this together. We rise and we fail on the team and on teamwork. And when we make each other the priority and we focus on that, we deliver better quality. So thank you very much for these couple of moments that we spent together. I hope you enjoy the rest of Agile DevOps and hit me up on Twitter if you have some thoughts.